Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Parted Vale. I'm Ryan Lang, also known as the Mind Player, and I'm joined by my good friends.
Hi, I'm Cassie Lang. I'll be playing Penelope Waters, the human Aquium architect.
And I'm Tim, and I play Draven Shadow Delve, our dwarf rogue.
And I am Cameron. I play Amarawell, our half-elf bard.
Yes, we post videos every Tuesday, so if you like what you're seeing, please comment, subscribe. Things have picked up a little bit this week. We're quite happy about that. Yay! Yeah. We're glad you're enjoying it, and we hope that more of you continue to enjoy it. Before we get rolling, we have a couple announcements.
Mm-hmm. Our character minis were printed using Banana for Scale 3D printing services, and you can use our code MINDPLAY20 to get 20% off your first order until the end of 2025.
Yeah, and if you guys are enjoying the show and want to give us a little extra support, please take a look at our Patreon. Their details are down in the description, but we've got a couple different tiers there, but all of them give you access to our Discord, so you can chat with all of us one-on-one if you'd like, and so we'd love to see you there. Please check it out.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys are enjoying our music and want to give the creator of that some extra support, it is Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, which you can purchase on Bandcamp, or you can just listen to him on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right, and with that, let's get into it here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we ended with you guys fleeing Jakar.
Yes.
For your lives. Yeah. As the dwarves kind of were just, in full pursuit of you.
Yeah, that encounter did not go as I had hoped.
Yeah.
Nope.
We learned some valuable lessons, though.
Like progress is real?
Like actually real?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Surprise!
All the people I'm like, he's fake. Don't listen to that.
And we were doing so good at convincing them of that.
We were, yeah. We had that whole, building.
They were all on our side
Convinced.
until he showed up.
It was perfect.
Oh,
I was hoping
jeez, yeah.
something like that would happen. You fell right into my trap.
Of course.
Of course we did.
So, okay. You guys begin to run away. Right, and you're being pursued by dwarves when they stop chasing you.
Quick question, though, about Nathine, our guide.
Okay.
He didn't go into the city with us, did he?
He
did, but he didn't go
outside of
into the hall with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I guess in the chaos we haven't seen him then.
Yeah, you left him behind.
Sorry.
Hope he's okay.
We're bad at
You
this,
know,
guys.
Did I mention he tends to horses? No,
No.
I'm just kidding. Stop.
Those poor ponies.
Oh
We're gonna
my
have to
gosh.
dedicate a whole session to just going and rescuing all the horses we've abandoned.
Yeah, we caught the scent of horse on Nathine, and we're like, yeah, we're abandoning you. It's the scent of
You
abandonment.
remind me of a horse.
What does
Bye-bye.
abandonment look like to you? Well, it comes in 4 legs. No. Okay.
We're sorry,
Yeah.
Nathine, and horses.
Oh gosh.
Well, so running across the snow-covered sand dunes, boy, that's a sentence I don't think I've ever said in my life. You get you chance a glance back at the dwarves who are supposedly chasing you, and they have stopped. And I should mention that they have all gathered around a figure that is writhing on the ground and growing in size.
Oh,
not
no.
again.
Yes.
Oh no.
There is
Tentacles
a shriek.
sprouting out?
Yeah, tentacles, eyes, sludge-like fluid going out and moving as if it has body of its own. And they begin to attack it as it attacks them.
Which one wins?
Okay. Well, you stick around to watch.
Yeah, we'll hunker down and observe. Sounds like a good
no
idea.
one pursuing us?
No,
They're too busy, yeah.
They've kind of lost you at this point.
I think I would like to just keep moving.
That's fair. This is a good way to get out.
I don't want involved in... What are we gonna do? Go help the dwarves fight the thing, and then we
No.
succeed, and then they attack us? Like, that's not.
What?
We're
I'm
not
just
doing
curious
that.
What
who's
if
more
we just-
powerful.
Observe. I don't want to miss out on something we could learn about this. We still have no idea what this is that's going on.
All right, grab the popcorn.
What? What if... No.
Okay.
I don't know. I was going to say, what if this eye in the sky is like on our side a little bit. Like, do you think this is like an intentional distraction? Help
I mean,
them
Tried
escape?
killing us twice.
We still don't know that eye is
That's
related to
true.
this.
That's true, it did.
Feels related. But
It
you're
feels
right, we don't
it
know.
feels like it is, but we can't know that for sure.
Well, the fight is brutal, but short. There were probably about 10 dwarfs, one of them mutated, and at the end there are 2.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
And then does it start coming after us because I'm ready?
No, they kill it. Yeah.
They've killed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah,
killed
because there's 2 left.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
there's
you're
2
right.
left.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they don't bother with pursuing the 3 of you after that.
What I'm curious to watch for when I'm watching, do these guys seem surprised
Yeah.
by this happening, or is this like a Tuesday for them?
They do seem very shocked.
Okay. Okay. I think that's good news.
Yeah,
it
I
means
don't
they're not
think
familiar
they're-
with it.
I
so.
don't think they're the same. I think what I previously thought was like one thing, I think is 3 things.
Yeah, we're finding progressively more things
Yeah.
that are bad.
Speaking of,
On a scale of 0 to terrible, we're sitting at bad.
speaking of things, I was reminded that our Velton friend before, when he first came through the
Pit
village,
of village against each other.
yeah, that was vile, and we should probably question him about
We have a
that.
lot of things to ask Velton.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Well,
Try to remember
run
our way
along.
back. Yeah, without a
Where
guide.
where are we trying to go to though?
Well,
We're gonna go up through Metaclod
yeah,
because that's kind of the best way out of here,
Okay.
and that's the way we came from. So
and
that's
then
the way we know to
will
get
connect
to.
with Velton and
Right.
Yeah.
get going and question him all along the way.
Connect
All
with him in
along the way.
Everclane? Or
I believe that's where he's at. Yeah.
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 But should we ask him to meet? I really
wanna
thought I
get-
did ask him to meet us somewhere, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah.
So should I ask him to meet us somewhere?
Maybe in Capital City.
Or in Metaclod.
Should I ask him to?
It's up to you guys.
I mean,
Just nowhere near my parents' house. If you do.
I don't really want to travel with him for that long, to be honest.
Just have him meet us in Krim.
Or
Yeah.
Capital City, or
Yeah.
Well, what I thought I had done was ask him to meet us at Grim, but I think
Yeah.
maybe I just had a vivid dream.
possible.
Good
Possible.
DMing.
Yeah. I mean, we could see if he'll go for meeting us in Crim, but I feel like maybe that he'll be like, that's too much work for me on my own. Or something weird. Like
I
that.
doubt it would be that much work for him.
I don't know.
All you can do is ask.
Yeah, I mean, we might have to use some extra. Oh wait, no. Sending is a spell slot.
Yes.
I mean,
How are you on spell slots? Do you have enough for a hut? Because we're gonna need it. I'm not resting here without it.
Yes.
Good. Do you have enough for sending and a hut?
Yes.
Okay.
oh, by the way, Leoman's tiny hut. You see that little symbol after it?
Yeah.
It's like a little book. It means ritual. We haven't talked about this.
Ah,
In
yes. I
spell
forgot that
casting,
that's an
some
option.
spells can be cast as a ritual. So if a spell has a ritual tag, you can spend, I think it's 10 minutes performing a ritual, and you can cast that spell without a spell slot.
Oh.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah. It just takes much longer to
Oh.
cast it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't just like put it up.
Yeah, so you can't do it in a hurry, but you can.
Oh, you can do it.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do it and not use a spell slot. So usually at the end of the day, Leoman's tiny hut won't
Okay.
cost you anything.
So comprehend languages.
Done.
Yes, another
also
ritual one.
be.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, that is a very important thing to know, which we've not
Learn
talked about.
something
But there you
new.
go,
There you go.
piece by
I'm
piece.
still learning.
I
Yeah.
usually forget about that
I'm
rule.
still learning things in D&D. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I think we're all still learning.
Oh, right.
Although I don't know if the ritual rules have changed in the new edition. I've actually not looked at them, so maybe I just lied. But people can correct
We
us,
will find out.
or we'll correct ourselves by the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you head north along the dune mountains there of Najkat.
Yes, and we sent sending to Velton.
Well, do I yet, or do we just wait until we get?
I mean, we might as well while we're traveling try and
Okay.
correspond with him.
Mm-hmm.
What
Because
do
the
you tell him?
earlier we can get him to start traveling, the sooner he can meet us somewhere and we can all go together.
What do I tell him?
That we're headed out of Najkat, and we want to meet him in Krem. It'll take
Okay.
us a while to get there, but like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you could say, meet us in Krim or capital city if Krim's not convenient or something. If you've got enough words for that.
Okay, should I say we're ready to start? Meet us in Krim or capital city?
yeah.
Yeah?
Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
There we go. That's what I say.
Nice.
Okay. All right. What he says is that he replies with Krim.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So it takes a few days of travel. A few more than normal, I should say, to
So
get
I assume we've
to
taken long rests
Metaclad.
through
Yes. Yep. You can all
we
benefit from
should
a
do
long
that.
rest.
Good.
And you travel all the way back to Metaclad. Hooray, Metaclad!
Hooray.
Okay.
Phew, if we didn't get attacked by any weird
We should report
creatures
to
that we
Victor.
saw in the desert earlier.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Are you going to report to Victor?
Yeah,
Yeah, we probably should.
and apologize for the mess that we made, and then run.
Uh.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay, so you arrive in Metaclad. It's normal as ever, right? And go straight to Victor.
Yes.
Probably.
He welcomes you into his office, and he sits you down and he asks you for a report.
Our enemies recognized us. But Nathine wasn't with us at the time, so he shouldn't have been dragged into this, but we had to run. So,
Nathine is in Jakar,
Yes.
and Jakar has
Right.
fallen.
Yes.
Jakar has fallen.
Well. Yeah.
That's true.
It's been
You're right.
turned to the ways of Frogast. Is
And-
what's happened.
And you found anything out about this?
We did.
Yeah. Yeah. We will explain who we saw.
Okay, what do you tell him?
That we saw Frogast in the flesh or ice, whatever he was made of.
Ice.
Yeah.
Is it man?
Describe his appearance.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Tell him
Um,
about Ander, his
yeah.
frost. He seems to get frostbitten when he talks to him. I don't know, something like that. Like
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
very frostbitten.
So you you met this Frogast character and Ander.
Yeah.
How are you still here?
We ran.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we almost didn't make it out.
We're very close to not making it.
And I don't know what I'm going to tell Nathine's friends and family, but this, I mean, most of his family's in Jakar, so maybe it's best that he's there with them. I don't know.
Well, whatever the case, he wasn't with us when everything went down, so he's a good deal safer
Better.
than we were,
Yeah.
at least.
Better chance
That's good to hear, I guess. All right.
of.
Do you know anything about their movements and where they're going, what their plans are?
We couldn't find out much
I'm
before we
sorry.
got chased out. I would imagine they're going to continue to move this way, though.
Mhm.
So Victor, he thinks for a moment, and he goes, "They're ahead of schedule. We did not think they'd be at Jakar. And you tell me that Frogast is a real character.
Yeah. Unfortunately, very real.
But what is he? I've never heard of anything like that. There's no species, no monster, no...
Yeah.
I don't know. He wasn't even an incarnate because he didn't have the crystal.
Yeah.
Excuse me, a what?
An incarnate.
What is that?
I explained to him what incarnates are.
Okay.
I talked to him about like crystal that we met in Melvalar.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, I've never heard of that before.
They are rare, yeah.
Interesting. Wow. But he's not one of those.
No, as far as we can tell, he is different.
He's another mystery to add to our list.
Yes. Yes. So what are you going to do now?
We have a few other leads on things that might help us with the war.
Yeah.
We might need to head back through Stella Nobis. Potentially head back to Krim as well.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's anything I can do to be assistance to you, let me know.
You focus on the war here.
Yeah, I have a city to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And he dismisses you from his office.
Yep.
Okay.
It's kind of a sad report. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No good news.
Hi,
from
we
us.
lost one of your men, and they're on your doorstep.
Yep. And we
Bye.
didn't learn much that's helpful to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you do anything else while you're in Metaclod?
Stop in for some pie at my mom's house, say goodbye, and then head out.
Okay.
Say see you later or goodbye.
Oh gosh! No!
Say see you later.
Although I do like the ring of a goodbye pie.
Okay. So you show up. Your mom is as welcoming as ever.
Yes,
To which
she is.
she says, "You know, I made a bunch of these for the inspectors down at the office down there. They
Oh.
had a bit of a work party or something, and they wanted my stuff, not Janet's down the street."
I'm sure they loved it. Your pies are incredible.
"I'm sorry your father can't be here. He my voice is all over the place. Excuse me. Let me grab a glass of water." He's down, tending at mechanical magic, helping to build things.
Yeah, that's so cool that he gets to work on that.
I'll let him know you stopped by.
Please do, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't stay long. We're heading out again, but thank you for the visit.
As you all go to leave, your mother kind of pulls you aside, Pen, and she's like, "Pen, I just want you to know, I'm not stupid. I want you to be careful out there."
I'll do my best, Mom.
She'll give you a big hug and let you go. Okay.
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 Tragic ending for no.
Why do I get a funny feeling about that mechanical magic thing? Like, I know that he works there, but...
All right.
Crooked
so-
Man 2.0.
Oh.
If you make my dad a villain, I will end you.
I'll be sleeping into a pillow.
Hello, 911. My sister is gonna kill her husband.
Pen, I am your father. Big old plot twist.
Oh yes. Yes.
No.
Fortunately,
Don't
I'm
get idea.
a few decades too late for that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah. Anyway.
To make that even better, I then tried to drink.
The straw. Great.
Okay. Where do you head from here?
I think we should stop through Capital City on our way down.
Yeah.
For what?
I would like to
See if
pass
there's
on
a-
this information to the king.
Mm.
There.
Yeah.
Which king?
Both, probably.
Oh.
Well, I believe that Metaclod is
So-
a key location. And if Ander and the dwarves get hold of that city, it's going to be very bad for everywhere else. There are innovations in that city, likes of which I've never seen before. And I'm sure your father's working on things that the dwarves might find quite useful.
Yeah.
I think it's important that we not let that city fall. So I think I'd like to try convincing both kings that there's value in looking after that place. Maybe
Yeah.
sending some additional men that way.
Yeah.
Okay. So you begin to head back down through Andarsis then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Probably along the border of Najkat?
Yeah, we could stop in
Faster
Kilncroft,
way.
see if there's any mail.
Yeah, you could actually.
See if any
I just gotta check some.
adoring fans have sent us some money, or
That would be great.
How nice would that be?
some old clients that we are waiting on money from. Maybe they finally.
What are you measuring?
Nothing. So.
Don't like that answer.
Okay. So on your way to Kilncroft. Kilncroft it's very much the city that you left at the outset of your adventure here. Though granted, there are preparations happening. You can tell that they are recovering from being stricken with sickness as well. Not nearly as bad as Everclane was, but there's just some signs of that.
Yeah.
And Kilncroft, when you arrive at Dark Rune Detectives, there is a notice at the door. Notice
didn't pay your
of
rent?
non-payment.
Yeah.
I'll try to pull that off before the two of them see.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
All right. I know what my bonus is. 17.
Okay. Was that a 1?
No,
it was a
it's
seven.
7. Okay. All right. Your passive perceptions aren't high enough, so.
Yeah.
Yep, he gets that off.
Nice.
But, in your mail, you see
Home sweet home.
there's a bunch of mail. You find one from a Mrs. Kindlestick, who is talking about how she thinks that the ghost of her dog is haunting her new pet cat.
We worked on really important cases before this.
Yep.
As well as a few older cases that all revolve around undead, right around the time frame when you guys would have left for Lockwood. But they're old news by now, right?
Yeah.
There's a bit of dust around, a few cobwebs in the place, but it's pretty much the same as you left it.
I know we've got like really pressing matters, but I want to stop and help her with the cat. We won't.
No,
we won't.
Yeah, I don't think we can justify that one.
Sorry, world. We got a cat.
We could
to
probably
save.
spend the night here, though.
You could.
Yeah.
You could.
What time of day is it
I'd-
as we pull up?
I'd say it's probably like late afternoon.
Okay.
I mean, it's either stay here or travel a few hours and camp on the road.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It'd be nice to sleep in a bed for.
In our own
change.
beds.
Your own bed.
Yeah.
Well, if we're staying here for the night, let's go check out our cat.
You can, Ben. You got
No.
this.
No.
Your first solo job. You've proven yourself.
Oh, yay!
Just remember the firm gets 25%.
I mean, you
Of
need
course.
money, right?
Out of curiosity, how much is the bill for the non-payment?
And how
Well,
much is she
considering
offering
it's
for
like
the
how
cat?
many months now? Like 3
I
months?
don't know.
We've been out for
Been
a
a hot
while.
minute.
I don't even know what we would pay for.
Let's see. That's 100 gold.
Yeah, we're not paying that.
I'm tempted to pay. So we don't lose this place.
I
How
guess
much
it's not
is
my
she
call because
offering
I
for
didn't
the
see
cat?
the notice.
The cat?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to give her a quote.
300
Well, do you pay the bill?
Can I? Oh, I'm not charismatic enough. I was gonna try to go to the office and like chat them down a little bit.
That's
you
mine.
can certainly try.
All right, here's the plan. I'm gonna go to the office. I'm gonna talk to them about what's been happening.
Okay.
About the fact that we've got involved with a lot of things and we're now helping with the war effort.
Flash our badge and our note from the king.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably show off a couple of things and just say like, look, we're gonna be gone for a bit longer. Like, the house is going to be unoccupied for a great amount of time. Is there any way you'd consider lowering the monthly rate?
Okay.
I know times are hard with the war, but
The banker pushes up his glasses and looks over his massive nose and and he says, I want the 100, and then we can consider lowering the rate. And you may roll me persuasion at advantage.
okay. My persuasion's probably not very good. Nope, it's quite poor, in
Why
fact.
don't you include Mara in this?
Because I didn't tell you that
Why
we're
don't you
behind
want
on the
Mara
bills.
to know? Well, obviously
At
we're
advantage?
behind. We haven't
Yeah.
been around.
18.
18. All right. Do you have any counter arguments?
What if I give you half now? And half the next time we're through town?
He sits there and thinks for a moment. Deal.
Alright, I'll give him 50 gold.
Okay. And as you're leaving, he's like, I expect the back payment as soon as you get back.
Draven's embarrassed about his money problems. Mostly he hasn't been thinking about them for the last few
Well,
months.
yeah, no. Not a priority.
Yeah.
Oh, life, it comes for you no matter who you are. All
We're
right.
playing D&D. We're supposed to escape being worried about rent.
Yeah, right.
I'm having a great time. So, okay, you make it back. You guys get to spend the night. Anything special you do, or just you crash and sleep, and that's it.
I crash and I dream about this lady's poor cat.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, nothing from me.
You have horrible dreams of an iced dog corpse
No,
chasing a kitty
actually,
cat.
okay. I will just mail back this lady like directions for I just want to like make some recipe up that will like she could like spray her cat with and it'll fix the problem.
Like a placebo effect.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I'll send that off in the mail to her.
And what goes into this recipe?
Water and lavender and a drop of soap.
Okay. All right.
Did she give any other, like, it's not like, I think a ghost is haunting my cat because my cat's turning into an octopus. It's not like that.
No. That's turned.
Yeah.
We'll have to start an octopus species.
Yeah, I will send her that letter.
Okay. All right. So you have a wonderful night's rest in Kilncroft. You may all take inspiration.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Well, I always have inspiration because
Well, sucks to suck. Okay. All right. And you head to Capital City?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, you head to Capital City. It is bustling as ever, right? What?
Sorry, I thought for whatever reason, as you were starting to say bustling, I thought you were going to say bussin'.
Bussin'?
Bussin'.
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 Capital City is absolutely bussin' right now.
So, anyways, it's well, that might be slang for a term I don't know. Okay, you go in. The war effort is strong. You see that the airships are nearly constructed. They have been going
Hey.
hard on building.
How
these.
nearly?
Hmm?
How nearly? Like if we
So,
waited.
like the
Like a
boats
week or two.
themselves seem to be in place with the mechanical parts. The balloons are not.
How long will that take to do?
Who can say?
Well, would it save us time to wait and then whoosh, fly over there?
Not to get there, perhaps to get back after.
We don't even know if they have one for us yet.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go talk to your guy. Check in
Yeah.
on the
Yeah, I can
forget what
go
his name
talk
is.
to the dude that I was working with. See how the progress is going. If they started on our smaller one.
Okay. So the first thing he says is, "No, I have not started on a smaller one. We're trying to get these big ones going."
That's fair. Priorities.
But look, and he pulls you aside and he's like, "I managed to do this," and he's talking about improvements he's been able to make because he's
Nice.
working with a finished product that he's now trying to improve, right? And he's exceptionally excited to show you around and to work it out. He says that they've improved the steering of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
he's like, well, I haven't been able to really match the speed that the other one probably had, but these ones, they can turn easier, right?
That's nice.
But-
Are they a little bit easier to land? Because I wasn't great at that.
Want to test that when we get them in the air?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And yeah, your family is there, just chilling out. They're waiting. Your dad is spending a lot of time in the war room with the king because he has some experience with the army, and he's giving his input there. And Tindar.
Yeah, I would like to try to have a conversation with both kings.
Okay.
The first, so with King, was it Colin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin Van Maniers.
I will sort of give him the report of what we saw in Jakar. And then I would like to attempt to convince him kind of those points I talked about earlier about the importance of Metaclod as like a strategic point. And if there's any way troops could be spared, in my opinion, I think it would be valuable to send forces there. I think if we lose that city, it's going to be very bad for everyone else. There is knowledge, there is great innovations in that city that I think would be very dangerous in the wrong hands.
So King Van Maniers, his first he reacts almost like with a bit of surprise at the news about this Frogast character.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No
To which he
kidding.
says, "I have never heard of a creature like that before. That is disturbing. But I do agree with you. I think Metaclod would be terrible to lose, and not only that, but that's where we're getting the parts for these ships and other tricks that we think we might be able to have up our sleeves." He's like, "Come look at this," and he takes you outside into a courtyard, and you see that there's these machines with, they look like long metal tubes with a hole on the end.
Nice.
And he's like, "Have you ever seen something like this before?"
Is it a cannon?
That's what I was gonna say.
It's a cannon, yes.
I don't think I have.
It's like, well, these we've built them, and we've built them to launch projectiles, really, at the enemy, and hopefully take out a bunch of them before they even reach us.
From the air.
Yes, from the air and the ground. Yeah.
Well, I see that great progress has been made on these ships. I think they're going to be absolutely vital for pushing back the dwarves.
I have some bad news. It seems the dwarves have a genius of their own that's replaced the Crooked Man. Not necessarily. He's like, I don't know if it's any one individual, but they seem to be able to manufacture their own ships as well.
So
We
more have
suspect
gone
that
up.
They would.
I guess the Crooked Man must have left schematics or taught them in the past. So looks like we have a
Where?
new front.
Where are they manufacturing these?
Probably somewhere in
Crim,
Vrakkum.
what else?
Yeah.
There's plenty
Yeah.
of space and facilities where that type of work could be done.
Yeah.
I should also fill you in on our war on the front of the Deadlands.
Oh yes.
Yes, it has subsided. The undead have ceased attacking. They pushed themselves back to the border of the Deadlands and they stopped. So we have individuals there, scouts and some individuals in case things change. But I've been able to pull a lot of our men away, and perhaps that's who I will dispatch to up to Metaclot.
I think that's a good idea. So it is good. That's pretty solid evidence that the Lich King is not involved with this situation going on. Like, the undead are coming from...
Unless they're waiting just long enough.
For the right moment.
Well, we do know that, like, we overheard the Crooked Man, I think, once say that they framed the Lich King.
Yeah.
So we know that he wasn't initially, but what if they
Maybe-
have stopped just long enough for the
What if
troops to
we've
be
made
removed?
him angry?
What if the Lich King's forces are under the control of Vortar now? And maybe Vortar needed them more than he needed them there.
Yeah.
Possible.
Lots of possibilities.
We will stay vigilant. The
Yeah.
Starlit Citadel is still there, and it
Good.
will remain there to do its job. The orcs, we haven't heard much from them. I don't know if they're being attacked at all. They mostly keep to themselves on a good day, so I don't know.
I mean, the situation's grave enough. It might be worth sending some sort of communication to them.
I think we'll do that. Yes. All right. Well, thank you. I have work to do. I will get back to it.
As do we. Have a few new leads to chase up.
All right, you do that. Report to me as you see fit. And he'll dismiss you.
Okay. And then I'll probably go talk to Tindar.
Mm-hmm.
And the conversation with him will be a bit different.
Okay.
I'll update him the same way I updated the king. But in addition, I will ask, because last time we talked, we had talked about information regarding Vortar. Have you discovered anything else about him that might help us learn more? Ways that we might see insight on somehow to defeat him or throw him off balance?
I don't know too much about him. Like I said, he came from a lower end family that married into a higher end. But I'm drawing a blank. Did he say he was looking for like ways to defeat him from scouts currently, or like things in his history?
Yeah, I think we talked about going back into the history to see
yes.
if there's anything further we could learn about him, or even maybe it was combined effort, both
Yeah.
the scouts that he still has and just trying to get any further details, something that we might be able to use against Vortar. Yeah.
Did you tell him about the special caves that you found?
No, I
No,
don't
you
think. I
didn't.
think we talked about him before, or talked to him before that.
Okay.
So, I think no, did we talk to him
I
about
think
that?
we did, actually.
Maybe we did actually.
yes.
I
Okay.
think we did.
If
Yeah.
you didn't, you would share that at this
Yeah,
time.
I would
regardless.
tell him.
I
Okay.
believe we already
Yeah,
did.
I think I did tell him. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sounds
to which
familiar.
he says, I've been speaking with Bracken, and Bracken seems to believe that Vortar is not going anywhere near those caves.
Really?
Oh.
That's what Bracken reports.
So if not Vortar, then who?
Do you think it's possible that the Lich King is active in those caves?
The undead.
Just letting himself into...
What kind of undead were they?
Well, we saw, was it an ogre?
Yeah, something like that. Like,
And some skeletons.
Yeah.
And
Human? Dwarven?
then kind of a mix, I think.
yeah, I think it was...
A mixture.
Actually,
of the
did we
above.
see any dwarves?
We
I
didn't.
we
I
did
never
not.
mentioned it.
No.
Yeah.
She says, well, I can guarantee that after Vortar went into the old Lich caves, he came out with nothing but dwarf skeletons. Or so I'm told.
Does he? But he controls other undead. Right? We've seen him control other undead.
That's what we've heard.
Mm-hmm.
And you tell me he controls spirits.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Were the spirits all dwarves? No, they were.
They
They
were
were
No,
all
they were all
sorts of
types.
things.
All.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Because we were told that that's kind of why they had powers, that he went in and like tamed the undead in there and made them bend to
Yes.
his will.
Yes, and now you're telling me that the undead are still in the tunnels. Something's not adding up.
No, it's not.
Unless he just took out all of the dwarves.
Perhaps.
But
That's why the dwarves weren't left there.
That just seems like a strange thing to do. But surely it would take a lot of work to pick through the bones and find only the dwarves in those tunnels.
Mhm.
Yeah. Are you suggesting
Huh.
he's been like harvesting dwarves?
Ah,
I don't know. That sounds dark.
well, we're talking about Vortar here.
This is true.
Hmm.
Huh.
We're talking about a man who's literally enslaved the souls of the dead to fight against the land that he's been a part of his entire life.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, clearly there's more work to be done in that regard.
Yes, I need answers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a few new leads that might help us hopefully discover a way to defeat Vortar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I don't have anything really solid enough to share. We're grasping at whatever we can find right now. Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard about an ancient library in the old tunnels under the city?
An ancient library. There are rumors of such a thing. An ancient library containing knowledge and things passed down from the generations. But I've never seen anything of it in my lifetime. I was beginning to think it was a myth.
Well, we're beginning to think it might not be a myth. And there's a possibility there could be knowledge in such a place that would be useful to us. I suppose that means you don't have any ideas of a place to look then.
What were the rumors that you've heard?
Well, that it was an ancient library where you could go to gain wisdom and knowledge passed down from prior generations. And supposedly the kings of old used to visit the library. And when I say kings of old, I don't mean just the dwarves. I mean all of them.
Okay.
Any rumor of where, like which country? Near
In Crim.
Incrim.
In Crim.
With-
Supposedly in Vrakkum.
Okay.
In Vrakkum.
Okay. So.
I thought it was just a myth that was made up by my predecessor, though, to make Vrakkum look a little more noble.
I don't think it was.
No. Well, we may yet go back to Vrakkum at some point.
All right. Let me know if you find anything.
We will.
Okay. He will dismiss you.
Okay.
All right. What do you guys do?
Ready to roll out?
Connect with Velton via sending.
Okay.
Just to let him know where we're at and ask his status.
Okay. You get a reply back. Sorry. My mouse isn't working.
He's there and waiting.
Yeah, well, that's essentially the reply you get. He's like, I am in Crim waiting for you.
We'll get there when we get there. Have you
Yeah,
found any horses?
I should have specified that like every night I'm checking in, but I didn't say that, so I haven't been. So
Does he tell us where he is in Crim at least?
At the moment, he says he is traveling along the foot of the mountains near the border of Andarsis, down towards Vrakkum.
Okay.
Okay. We should explain like the location we'll meet him, but near the caves outside of.
Yeah, kind of around the side of Mount Athactus, where we know those caves were.
okay.
Send
Where we
him-
left our horses.
Yeah, send him that message and then we'll just meet him there.
Yes.
Okay.
And tell him how long we'll be. We'll be there in how many days?
It's gonna be a while.
A week?
It's gonna be a while.
4 days? I don't remember what the
No,
distance
it's
was.
like a good week at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's quite a few days. It's like
I
8
don't
days.
want him to start looking without us.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already got a large head start on you.
Yeah. I want to respond with something like, we change of plans, we need your help. Meet us at
Starlit Citadel.
Is he gonna be mad if we finds out that we didn't actually need his help for anything?
Or just say, like, change of plans, meet us at Starlit Citadel, so you're not just sitting alone in Vrakkum not long.
Or we could tell him that place where that encampment that we've been through several times, and just tell him to wait at the border near that encampment.
'Kay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So you give him directions to there, to which he says he'll go there.
Okay.
All right.
And we'll meet you there.
And you begin your travels.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You take your time. You go through, and as you actually approach the encampment, you see one of the airships doing a test run off in the distance.
Our airships or the new dwarf airships?
One of your airships.
Nice.
Only one, and it's obviously like their prototype test run that they're doing.
Okay.
But
Does it crash?
it does not crash.
Oh.
It lands in Lake Stellan. No.
Yeah.
No. But okay, you arrive at the camp, and the captain who's been there the whole time, he says, "Oh, it's you three again. I think you have a friend here waiting for you."
Yeah. How
Yeah.
has he been?
Fine. It's been quite quiet, actually.
Okay. Good.
How's the camp doing? Any illness?
No, not really. No.
Good, good.
Glad to hear that.
Well, we can't chat long. Unfortunately, we've got to go back into Krim, so
Okay.
wish us luck.
So he tells you to take a different route,
Okay.
as the route they've been using has been
Compromise.
compromised. Yes.
Ugh.
Understandable.
So what he does is he tells you to head north a little bit, and then to take kind of a northeastern direction towards Vrakkum, but you'll have to be swift and careful because there are patrols all over Krim.
All right. We
Okay.
can sneak past them.
Well, with Velton, I feel okay.
Yeah.
As long as we don't piss Velton off.
Yeah.
So you travel into Krim, and Velton's with you.
Well, we do.
Yeah.
We have some conversation.
Yeah.
We do.
So in front of, like, as we're leaving the camp, we're like, "Hey, friend, how's it going?" You know, like. But as soon as we're like away, we're like, "Okay, what is up?" We've been thinking some.
And I'll just say, as soon as you're out of shot of the camp, he drops the facade
Yeah,
too. Like,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
goes back to the.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
When you first came in, first village you found, do you want to explain that situation?
oh, you know about that village.
Yeah, we know about that village.
What do you want me to explain?
Why?
Why not?
But why? You pit them against each other. You promised the winners would be rewarded.
Mm-hmm.
What was the reward?
I think they got it.
Being murdered? That's a reward to you?
Well, no, not to me. It was to them, he says.
How? In what twisted way is that a reward to them?
I'm not going to try and explain my motivations to you.
You better not reward us for helping you out here.
Listen, I think I know your motivations. I think I know your motivations, and I think you're just plain evil. And the only reason we're helping you right now is because I think that this goal that we're both after can help everybody.
To which his rictus grin of a skeletal face is just like, well, perhaps I am just evil. Oh, look at that, he says as you pass by what was a dwarf encampment. I had to pass through here earlier.
Okay. I mean, I can't. It's.
You guys are starting to question.
No, I don't understand what he means by the reward. I don't get it. And usually I feel like I get it, but I don't.
In due time.
Oh,
In due time. All right.
We'll give him a reward when we find this city.
Yeah.
Let's
I
put
don't
it that
want to
way.
try. No, thank you.
Okay. So after a few days of travel.
No, we also ask him
Oh,
his
okay.
name.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
his real names?
Oh. Yes, I guess I might as well share it with you. My name is Acritox.
Acritox.
It's terrifying.
It suits you.
Thank you, Acritox. How do you
Okay.
spell that?
Acritox. Tim's got this knowing smile.
Oh, do you know?
No, I
he
don't.
doesn't.
I don't.
Tim did not create this part.
No.
Tim helped me create the world.
Yes.
I
But you
populated it
created
with
the story.
individuals.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah.
Yep.
What were the other questions that we were going to ask him? As we were, traveling and thinking, we did discuss
we did this the last time we asked him questions too.
other questions.
I mean, his name, about the village. That's all I could think of recently.
Well, just as you travel and as you go, he doesn't shy away from talking with any of you, right?
Yeah.
It's not like he's mysterious in the sense of he's like stoic or secluded. He's happy to talk. He just does strange things along the way, such as like withering trees that you pass by.
Can you
For no
not,
apparent
dude?
reason. Burning them, things like that. Just
Hey, so-
strange, small things.
Fight the enemy. That encampment you took out was a little bit brutal, but I guess it helped us. Trees? What did trees do to hurt you?
What?
Leave them alone, bro.
I'm damaging the enemy's land, he says.
Gosh.
Uh-huh. Can you not? You're leaving a trail to follow us.
You mean like that? He says, pointing to his quite melted footsteps everywhere he steps.
How do you
like
do
that.
that? How do you do these things that you do?
Magic.
But like, what kind? What is it that you're...
Yes. Perhaps you can tell me. I've always been able to do them.
I don't know. I wish I understood. You?
What can you tell me about the outside?
It's a bustling world. It's much larger than in here.
Populated by...
Everything that's in here.
Okay, so it's not like different species that we've never heard of.
Maybe.
Any ice giants?
Ice giants?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they stand probably a good 30 feet tall.
Yeah, we should tell him about Frogast.
What can you tell us about them?
They're giants, just like any giant.
And their magic too?
Have you
They
never
can
met a
live-
giant?
Well, we...
I mean, I don't think Frogast was a giant. He wasn't that big, was
Not
How
30
tall
He's
was-
10 feet tall.
10 feet
Oh,
tall.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Definitely not 30.
Well, maybe
Oh.
a young giant.
Huh.
You've heard of this Frogast fellow, haven't you?
We've mentioned
You've
him.
mentioned him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out he's real.
Oh,
And I'll
interesting.
tell him what he looks like and what he did when we saw him.
She's like, that's very interesting. And where is he?
Who knows?
Najkat. Well,
That's where we saw him.
true.
Do you know his motives?
Do you?
Right now, it seems that he's trying to convert everybody that lives in this land.
He promises a
Really?
new world.
Well, I can guess what that would be.
Taking down the halting.
Is
oh.
it really that escaping you that much, Pen?
He is trying to take down the halting.
Do you think his goal is the same as ours?
Oh, I didn't even piece that together. I thought he was just like gonna terraform to make this world into an ice world.
Maybe that's
He
it.
No, I think
wants to take down the halting.
if there's anything that you know that you're not sharing with us, please do.
I know as much as you do. I guess I just come with an outside perspective.
Right.
Forgive the pun.
That what's the word I'm looking for? That ruin that we
Oh yeah.
saw together. That told a story of a kingdom falling and a battle. And Frogast is all about conquest. My theory is that he took down or attacked this kingdom that you're looking for. And perhaps the halting is his prison. What are your thoughts on that?
The halting is all of your prison at this point. But
Yes, but
it could
he's
very
different.
well be.
He's not like us. He's a different being altogether.
So the question is he in the way, or is he an asset?
I don't know.
I think he's in the way.
I think he's in the way. I think he's an enemy to this kingdom you're looking for. How do you feel about this kingdom that you're searching for?
Well, I wouldn't want him to get his hands on it.
Right.
Who did someone send you?
No.
You work alone.
Yes? Really? You think anyone really wants to work with me other than you three, of course?
We don't want to work with you, but we are. So. Okay, I mean,
I think it's a real possibility that we might have to fight this Frogast fellow before we find this castle.
And you say he's made of ice?
As far as we could tell.
honestly, realizing.
Then bring him on, he says as flames spout in his hands.
True, he'd do well against Frogast. As, realizing that the new world is outside the halting. That's what Penn wants.
Oh, Penn switches sides.
Oh, you're gonna convert to
No,
Frogast
I
now.
don't
I've
want to
made my
convert to
villains too
Frogast,
appealing.
but like, oh man.
Yeah, Penn's gonna convert to Frogast so she can join the new world.
I mean, worst case scenario.
Oh god.
It was pretty tempting to just join his ranks when he's right there in our freaking presence, and I hadn't even realized.
You're
what
saying
was-
Frogast was pretty tempting.
I mean,
He's hot.
He's a pretty chill guy.
Yeah.
he is not.
Velton's hot, Frogast is chill. What are we gonna do about this?
You girls don't have a chance.
I didn't tell Felton I loved him romantically. I said it out of admiration.
Velton was only hot when we didn't know he was an evil, creepy skeleton.
Okay, do we have any more of this conversation? Do you guys have anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I got nothing else.
Okay. Well, okay.
Although I would like to pit
The fact
this guy against Frogast now.
here, like, the fact that the Frogast issues started at like the same time that Acritox. I'm not calling him Velton anymore. He doesn't deserve that name. The same time that Acritox came in, I was assuming they were connected, like two forces coming in, but I think he must have just been dormant here and then seeing something come in the same way I got excited about it.
him.
Waiting for the opportunity.
He's like, wait a minute, it's breakable.
It's time I can get out.
Oh.
That
So I
does
do think
sound
his goal
plausible.
is to get out, and it was triggered by something coming in.
Our GM's making faces at the
Yeah,
camera.
He likes that we're making theories.
I hate that the big bad has the same goal I do. Does not make it easy to.
I mean, I did do a seminar on how to create villains. So,
You did, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, you keep trying to move on, and I keep not letting us move on.
All right. What's the next question?
No, it's separate. So
Mhm.
this conversation ends, and
Mhm.
then I don't know if we're traveling or wherever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I do find a moment to talk
Mhm.
to him alone.
Okay, just like stagger behind or something.
That sounds like a good way to die, but go ahead.
Yeah, we have another player in another campaign that has done similar things.
Yeah.
It doesn't always end well.
Or maybe it's
Like, would
maybe
we even
it's,
let you have alone time
Maybe
with
not.
Acritox?
So maybe I do this message instead.
There you go. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I do. Yeah, that's it. As we're walking,
You
I
have
like.
25 words.
I don't
No,
know. It actually
message is
doesn't.
limited.
Message, sorry.
Yeah,
Message
message.
is not sending.
I keep getting those mixed up. Okay, go on. Yes.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just keep casting it because it's a cantrip. So.
Yeah, you can
as
hold
much
a
as
full
we need to.
conversation.
Oh, I had in my mind what I wanted to say, but now I don't know. I appreciate you working with us and putting up with our attitude. With as much attitude as we're giving you, I really want to learn from you.
Okay. He's like, well, there's a lot I could teach you.
I would love that.
Which I guess you just have to find the time to do so.
Yeah. I do also, I want to work with you together on this, but I need to know what's going on so I can figure this out.
She says, you can trust that my goal is to get to that castle. And that you can trust in.
But why?
I guess you'll see when we get there.
Is there any kind of like flattery that I can do to like make him believe I am fully with him? Like
You may attempt flattery, but I will say
It
your
fails.
roll's not gonna work. He
there's no persuading him.
he just smiles and he looks and he just says, when gambling you never make deals when you hold all the cards.
You might never make deals when
Like
hold
you
all
never
the
you never make a poor deal when you hold all the cards. You
Oh, yeah.
you know you're not shooting for something. You're in control.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a poor way of saying it, but anyways.
Yeah, to a table of people who don't gamble.
Yeah.
I don't get the analogy.
It was poorly stated. Sorry.
You get what he meant.
Welcome to improv.
You never lose
yes.
if you hold all the cards, I think.
Yeah.
probably.
Well, yeah. It's essentially you don't have to be grasping at things if you hold all the cards. Right?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
But if you let me work with you fully, I want to be in. I want to know what's going on.
She's like, you know enough.
I roll my eyes at him as we're walking. I like.
his little like lights in his skull kind of like narrow, like as if he's going.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you arrive at the base.
You didn't
of
hear this
Mount
conversation,
No,
so
I
don't give me
didn't.
that face.
you arrive at the base of Mount Athactus, having avoided most of the dwarf patrols, and any that you may have met are quickly dispatched. So
Yep.
okay.
Are the horses still there?
No. I mean, yes, they're popsicles.
That's worse.
Honestly, it's probably good that the horses aren't there because Acritox would burn them for fun.
True. Oh man, what have we done?
Yeah.
Would you like to know how it tastes?
Absolutely not, sir. Holy cow.
All right.
I'm not tasting anything that guy cooks up. I'll tell you what.
Okay. All right. So you are at the base of Mount Athactus. What do you do?
To the
Into
tunnels.
the tunnels.
To the tunnels.
Mhm.
Okay. Into the tunnels.
Can
As you-
Acritox just like boil the water till it evaporates and then we don't have to have water swimming anymore? Because I did not like swimming through the water.
Yeah, that wasn't the best.
As he goes down the tunnels, of course he casts an eerie green glow along them.
Nice, that's good for you,
That's
Pen.
good for you. You can see. But these are the abandoned tunnels of Vrakkum, so you make it all the way down to the bottom, back to that rock. And what do you do at that point?
I will activate my tremor sense to see if there's anything right behind that rock.
Okay. You
Smart.
do sense that there are multiple footsteps going around.
Multiple.
Like right behind
Great.
the rock in this tunnel, right?
Like-
Because it was kind of like a small passage that led out to like
yeah,
a bigger.
so you can
yeah.
sense that there's the tunnel. There's nothing directly in that, but in the cavern beyond.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. So I'll tell everyone as much, and I guess we should
Go in prepared.
push back the rock and go back in.
Okay. All right.
Can you tell the difference between undead walking and alive walking? Could he?
I guess there would be. So you could have a pat, or you could have a
Like a
Pa-pat.
shamble.
Yeah.
pat.
Yeah. So can he
That
tell
would
if
sound
it's
different.
Can he tell
Let's
if it's
read
undead?
the
Give me a
exact-
perception check, Sir Draven Shadow Delve.
Oh darn it! I'm just trying to figure the exact rules of tremor sense. Is it, can I understand
Oh,
what
look, it's
those
a demi
creatures
lich.
are? Tremor sense. Pinpoint the location of anything that is in contact with the ground. I
Because
don't think it lets me
because-
identify
no,
them, but
because you can pinpoint it
yeah,
because you can feel them.
correct.
So you could feel the difference.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wanted me to roll perception.
Yep.
That is an 18.
Okay. So, yes, these things are in a definite shambling motion.
Okay. Yeah, definitely undead.
You roll the rock back with the help of Acritox easily, and you go down the little tunnel.
I put him first.
Acritox? He
Yeah.
glows.
Yep. Well, he's gonna glow either way.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'd rather have him glow in front of us than behind us.
Yeah.
If he's glowing behind us, we're illuminated. If he's in front of us, you kind of can't see.
Yeah, I guess that's
past
true.
a-
It's harder
It's
to
fine.
see.
He can take them all by himself anyway.
He probably
I'm
could
sure.
though. That's the
He
thing.
could, yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell him as much like that there's creatures because I can detect how many there are within 60 feet.
Okay. All right. So you detect that there's about 10.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go into the tunnel, and you put Acritox first, and he walks into which you see about 10 skeletons all turn, and they begin to run towards him, right? The fact that he is a skeleton himself does not seem to bother them at all.
They're not like, brother!
Yeah. He immediately puts out his hand and disintegrates them.
All of them?
The 10 of them, yes.
Heck, we could just throw him in the middle of that room you found last time.
Yeah.
I mean, he might cast the spell more than once. I'd have to look up disintegrate for how much you can target there. But essentially, he burns and disintegrates them with ease, to which he steps aside and says, "After you."
Alright. I think I kind of like you walking in the front.
Alright, do we want to go the same way we did last time or check the other tunnel that we didn't go down?
I believe
Ooh.
all of the other tunnels were, like, too much water to get through, were they not?
Was there 3 or just 2?
There are a few different
There was a few.
switches and switchbacks.
Because I know we went down a couple and we found the one that had the least amount of water to go down.
Yeah.
I mean, we did
I
find
think.
something.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think where we
Go
were
back
is
to where
where
we
we
were.
wanted to be.
Okay.
I think. So let's follow the path we know for
Okay.
now.
I will ask Acritox if he can. I have to keep looking at the word. I don't remember. That will eventually stick in my head, but I'm not good at names. I will ask him if he can evaporate the water for me, because I don't like swimming.
He's like, you want to stand here all day?
I mean, the speed you just light everything else on fire. Could you not do that rather quickly? I could enjoy a nice sauna.
He's like, whatever. As you're walking down these hallways. However, as you're walking, you begin to hear that there are multiple groans and moans and grunts wandering about that weren't before you were in here last. And running into a few, you you fight a few of them off. And it's at one particular point when a large skeletal ogre comes running at all of you that Acritox casts a spell, a fireball. Excuse me, he casts Shatter.
Oh, but that hurts everyone.
Well, if he points in
Near
your direction.
in a
Oh,
point.
in a cone.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in doing that, there is a rumbling and a grinding, and the walls begin to cave. I need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
You fool! Dex save. Okay.
11.
Can I reroll?
No. Well, actually, you have inspiration.
Inspiration, right?
That's a nat one. Okay, it's not much better.
Better than a nat
but
one.
it's a 13.
A 13, okay.
Yeah.
18.
18.
11.
And 11. Okay. Oh, I'm bumping this. So the rocks tumble, and Mara,
Oh no.
you take. That was out of the box. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh shoot.
Draven, you jump out of the way into the tunnel, and Pen, you take. Holy cow! I can't roll tonight. 4 bludgeoning damage, and you are pinned. Okay. And as the dust settles, as all this rock comes crumbling down, and there's, the big explosion, the dust settles, and you find that you are further up the tunnel. Acritox is nowhere to be seen,
Oh, he did that on purpose.
and
What a turd.
Pen is pinned under some of the rocks. Okay.
I hate that
Okay.
man.
So I can't currently see that Pen is pinned.
Well, there's dust in the air, but it's beginning
Oh,
to settle. You have
okay.
dark vision.
Okay. Yeah, I
So,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch! Can I get some help here?
I will rush over.
Yeah, me too. How much? How
Yeah,
much is she pinned by?
You so there's a fairly large rock on one of her legs.
A rock?
But
Okay.
it's hefty. It's
Yeah.
a big one.
Yeah.
Rocks are
Okay.
heavy.
Yeah.
You guys can make me a strength check, a group strength check to get it off her.
I have a crowbar. Does that help?
It could to pry it up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it at advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a strength check.
Yep.
Okay.
And I just roll one in this group.
Oh!
Thank you, Draven.
Okay.
I rolled
Good
nat
thing
20.
you did.
Which
Nat
is
20?
a 20. I don't get any
Yeah,
strength
that's good enough.
Okay.
So you manage to with Mara's help, you manage to get the crowbar underneath, and it's kind of like you find another rock to roll over, and he jams it under, and you use the leverage to pry it up just enough for you to get your leg out, which is already bruising under the
Yep.
weight. Okay. You have a limp at this point. So
Of course I do.
Man, Pen getting sick, getting limp.
Just
You're
cure
good.
wounds.
Does that like reduce my speed or something?
magical healing would cure the limp.
Oh.
Okay, I do that.
Thank you.
Do I need to roll? Like to get? Well,
She-
I guess
she's
I'm
hurt.
casting it, so yeah, might
she's
as
hurt.
well.
You might as
Yeah.
well.
Is
Get
it a
the
first level
benefit.
spell?
Yeah, I'm just casting it first level.
Okay.
That's not a D8.
Yes, those ones. Yeah.
I know how to count.
So you get all your health
I got-
12.
Yeah, that's more than I need.
It doesn't add up, but you do get that. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Phew, no.
As the dust settles, you hear a faint calling on the far side of the rock where it's like, "Did you all survive?"
Oh, I was just about to say I yell at him through sending or message. We're okay, but why would you do that?
I didn't know it would
We're in a
cave
cave. I was so careful the last time we came.
The dwarves are usually far better at constructing their tunnels.
These ones have not been maintained for quite some time.
Excuse me, I'm from out of the country.
Are
Well-
you okay?
Yes, I'm
Well-
going to try and find an adjoining tunnel around.
Oh, we can't see him. We're just
No,
hearing
We're
him.
can
through.
You can maybe
we-
see like a faint
Yeah.
glow through some of the cracks of
Can
the
we
rocks.
dig through it?
Can we
No.
clear this
No.
rubble?
No.
We could barely lift one of the stones
Yeah.
that was on Pen. I don't think we can clear the rubble. But
Alright.
Yeah, to which he's like, I don't think you want me casting a spell like that again.
No.
no,
Preferably not, sir.
Please don't.
I hope you've learned your lesson. And
Be careful with the fires too, because we're looking for books.
Okay.
If you burn a single book when we get there, I would like to make a threat, but you would just kill me first.
Indeed.
yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
Okay, so can we not keep going the way we were going?
You can keep going the way you were going.
Okay.
It's kind of like what it is you were about to go up a tunnel. It collapses. You all made it forward. Acritox is off.
Oh,
and he
okay.
said he's going to try and find another way around.
Okay.
I don't want to be in these tunnels without him.
I know, and I don't want him finding anything without us.
Yeah. Oh, freak. You're
Uh-huh.
right.
We
Yeah.
better get where we're going quick then.
Let's, get where
Okay.
we're going.
All right. So you guys continue forward,
Mm-hmm.
and rounding the bend is where you are faced with
The water.
skeletons
Skeletons.
and zombies.
Okay,
How
let's
many?
fight
There's a
them.
few of them.
Hmm.
How
Okay.
many?
There are 4 of them. Okay. And you may all roll initiative.
Woohoo!
This is an Acritox die.
It is actually.
Yeah, it totally is.
I am not rolling great today.
There's a 13 for me.
5. 4. Please tell me they rolled a 2.
No, they rolled a 19.
Oh gosh, they go first.
So the skeletons will go first. It's just skeletons. There's no zombie. I know I said that, but they will
Okay.
go first, and then it will be Draven, and then it will be Mara.
Mara.
Okay.
All right.
So you're in a small tunnel. I'm not going to pull it out here. You're all really close to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The first one will run up to Pen
Mm-hmm.
because she is most likely in the lead, considering
Oh,
she's...
I should roll Georgie's initiative.
Oh yeah. Don't
I'd
forget
let him
Georgie.
out.
Yeah, what does he get?
11.
Okay. So he goes right after Draft.
After me.
Yeah.
Okay. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, you take 4 piercing damage as it swipes at you with the sword. Draven 1 comes after you and gets a 21. That one does 7 piercing damage to you.
Okay, I'm gonna use uncanny dodge on that.
Okay. The third skeleton also comes after you, only gets 10, misses.
Nice.
And Mara, after you, 13.
Mine's a 14.
Ooh.
You bought that armor.
That's
I did.
studded
I
And
told
I
you.
armor.
Makes
I
a
just realized I
difference.
hadn't equipped it, but I was wearing it in my
Good,
head.
good.
So
Oh yes,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I told you.
It
One
does make a
AC
difference.
makes a
Mhm.
difference.
You're
Okay.
right.
All right, it is now Draven's turn.
Okay.
There's 2 next to you, and
2
1
next.
by each of you.
Okay. So I will attack the. Is the one that's kind of like next to me and next to Pen? Kind of
Yeah,
like between us?
yeah.
Yeah. I'll take that one first. I will whip out the. No, I'll just do a scimitar attack to start with.
Do it.
So, weapons come out, scimitar one hand, and I'm going to pull out that ice dagger in the other. And I'm going to kind of have like a backwards grip with that one. as
Okay.
I go. So, that's a 16.
A 16 that hits.
Okay, nice. And I will get sneak attack, which I need to remind myself that's 3d6. So 4d6 total. Whoops. Okay, so that's 6 plus 4 is 10 plus an additional 4 is 14 damage.
Okay. Well, you shove your scimitar into its rib cage and twist, and it just comes apart.
Nice. Okay, then I'm going to go at the other one that's just in front of me with the ice dagger for my second attack, and that's a 21.
That hits.
It'll just be 4 damage.
You remember it's a plus 2 weapon, right?
Yes, but it's because it's my bonus attack, I don't get any bonus on the damage.
But it's a plus 2 weapon. So you still get plus 2 for the magic damage.
It adds to your modifier, but I don't get a modifier.
Oh, that's right.
the-
Okay,
yeah.
you're right. Yep,
Yeah.
okay. You're good. All right. And it was how much damage that one?
Just 4.
Just 4. Okay,
Yep.
easy. It is Georgie's turn.
All right, George is gonna force blast.
The one next to you.
Yeah, 15.
That hits.
So weird. It's a D6, right?
Mm-hmm. I think it was a D6. I don't know.
Yeah, D6 plus 3, so 8 damage.
8 damage.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay.
Thanks, Georgie.
All right. And I am keeping their things in my head. No, I'm not recording. I don't have a dry erase marker that works right now. Okay, Mara. No. Yeah, Mara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be a really dumb move.
What is it?
We're all really close to each other.
Yes.
I'm gonna try chill touch.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but I'm gonna try. That's not the dice I
why
rolled.
not? Give it a go.
18.
18 hits.
16 damage.
Okay. You sever the necromantic energy.
Oh,
Holding it together, and
sick.
it falls apart.
That's good. And then at the other one that's between me and
Yeah,
Captain,
that's
I
wounded.
guess.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do a little bonus action, produce flame.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll to hit,
Yes. Oh, that rolled.
and you get the
far.
+3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's already counted in here.
Okay.
20.
Oh, yeah, but to damage as well.
Yeah, but you also.
Oh,
get
to
it
damage as well.
Yeah,
so
so that
that
would've
was a
applied-
19.
Yeah. Oh,
Or
okay.
16. Yeah, 21.
21 hits.
Yes. D8. Wow, I'm so bad at this. Okay. So 16 to him.
Okay, and that one falls apart. You
Oh my
you
gosh.
blow it up with the ball of flame there.
Sweet.
There's one
That
left.
produce
It is
flame as
your
a
turn.
bonus action
Alright.
is so
It
nice.
is
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
It's
And
so
you have
handy.
a really nice magic weapon
Yeah.
now too.
9 with my rapier.
A 9 does not hit.
All right, I will try again. So I have 2 attacks.
I should say that this
extra doesn't hit.
this skeleton seems to mindlessly continue to stay. Like it has no regard to the fact that
Yeah.
its compatriots have fallen. So what you attack again?
I rolled a nat 1,
Oh,
so
you miss.
I missed.
You cleave your foot off. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh,
Okay, the one next to you will attack you then, Pen. Only got a 10, so it misses.
Okay, good.
Okay, Draven.
Okay, I'm just going to spin around, get to the opposite side of the one that's in front of Pen, and just do the old scimitar ice dagger.
Okay,
So scimitar to start with is a 16.
mm-hmm.
Okay, that hits.
That hits.
Okay, let's do our sneak attack and normal damage. So that is 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 4 is 15.
Damage?
Yeah.
You split its skull in half.
Nice.
It drops.
Nice. Are there
Okay.
any others coming?
Nope, not at this point.
Nice.
You
Okay.
can continue forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we do.
All right. Continuing forward, you get to the lake. Not the lake, the submerged tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Freak.
Well,
It is not frozen
swim
solid.
fast.
It is not.
It is not frozen solid.
Is it
Oh, okay.
cold though?
It is very, very cold.
Okay.
There is a pillar of
Silly
ice
me.
that goes from the bottom and it extends up to kind of the top. And yeah.
Dropped my
Well.
dagger.
Let's go. I cannot have a lantern in the water, so I need a rope
Oh.
again. I
Yeah.
hate swimming through this thing blind. It is terrifying.
Okay.
Should we put Pen between us?
Yeah, let's do
Please.
that. And we can just like each
kinda-
hold one end of the rope.
Yeah, we just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Each of you needs to give me a Actually, no. You have your boots on.
We have our boots on.
You
Yeah.
don't need any Constitution saving throws. You're
Heck
fine.
yeah.
Sweet.
You guys are fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, sloshy
That water
You
is
make it through the
frigid,
water,
though,
but
man.
it is frigid. Like, you can tell it's cold, even with your resistance, due to the magical nature of what is chilling it. Okay.
Yikes.
All right. You make it to the other side.
No attacks in
No
the water.
attacks.
Oh,
No, you
good.
destroyed anything that was in there.
Oh, good.
And there is the sloping,
Up we go.
the sloping place up towards the big chamber that you'd
I
seen before.
am going to suggest maybe when we go in this time, we just try to go straight across without
Is
breaking anything.
Is the chamber closed though?
Yeah,
No, it's open again.
It's
Oh,
back
it's
open.
opened.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Right. I don't think we need to go into those black alcoves this time.
I guess.
We know what's in there.
Suppose you're right.
I guess as we approach, I will activate Tremor Sense again.
I really wanted Felton's protection through this one.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
we
could
wait
we
for
could try
him?
waiting for him for a little bit.
Can I try sending?
Yeah, you could try sending to him.
It doesn't have a.
Yeah, that one doesn't have a range.
Oh.
Nope. I think you
Yes.
just have to be on the same plane of existence.
Yeah, which I believe we are.
Yeah.
No, even to
Hopefully.
other planes of existence.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
But there
That's
is a
great.
5% chance that the message won't arrive
Ah.
if it's another plane.
Ah, okay.
A roll of a natural one.
Okay. I will do sending to Velton. How are you doing? Finding another way to us.
He says, working my way forward. There are a lot of undead down here.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay.
Did we? Okay, this big round chamber that we were in last time.
Mhm.
Were there other inlets to it?
Just the dark alcoves
Yeah.
and
And
a door
then-
at the front
and a door
and
at
at the
the
back.
back.
Okay, so there wasn't another like side passage in or anything that we saw.
I want to know what's on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely want to get across. Hopefully without waking undead, unless they're already awake. Then I don't know. But I say we just like run.
Yeah. Are we like close to the open door right now?
I think we're down.
We've entered.
We haven't gone up yet.
Okay, we
We
haven't
haven't
gone
gone
up.
up yet. We
We
just
just
saw
see
the
that the
doors
door's
open.
open. Okay.
Mhm.
And as we get closer, it doesn't seem to be crawling with undead that are awake.
Yeah, my tremor sense is on 60 feet.
Nothing's moving.
Nothing's
Okay.
moving.
I think we enter cautiously.
I don't know that Velton's gonna get to us. Maybe we take this opportunity to do some research without him.
Yeah. And just hope that this is what we're looking for and not wherever he lands.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Cautiously proceed into the room.
Okay. So it's
Aye.
a big circular room.
Yeah.
How do you go across it? Do you walk like around by the alcoves? Do you walk through the center? Like what do you do?
Is it all like a flat surface?
It's all a flat surface, ornately designs all around with like a deep blue and then lighter blue designs all over the floor.
Does this look like dwarf work?
No.
Does it look like grading?
Mm.
Nope. Just
Oh,
designs.
okay. Just designs.
Just
okay.
decorative designs.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would take shortest path just
One end to
directly
the other.
across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna be paying attention to my tremor sense, but I feel like I'd like to take a close look at the floor so that we're not stepping on anything
Mhm.
bad or.
There appear to be traps set.
Yeah.
There doesn't appear to be anything.
Okay.
Okay. So through the middle across to the other opening is.
They were gathering.
I need
In the
well
middle.
what I do need you
Well,
to
they
do
were just all running
is
towards us.
make
having to
me
cross the middle.
a perception check, all of you.
Okay. I think I know what that is.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Ooh.
So 23.
Good for you.
24.
Oh wow. Whatever.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so Penny, you get walking through, you're scared, you're looking at all the alcoves.
Yeah.
The two of you notice that as you are passing into the chamber, there is an area of the floor where like the floor continues and then there's almost like a separation, like a ridge that runs in a large circle all the way around the chamber.
So it's like
And-
a groove?
Like a groove, yeah.
Okay.
Like this 4 moves. Pen does not see it though, so.
Yeah, I mean, we've walked this far. Let's not go on that.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
Oh my.
They'll point it up.
So I
Now
guess
that I've
knowing that,
seen
are
it-
you going to go around near the alcoves? Or
I
are you going
don't
to cross? Because it's large. It's like,
Yeah.
if this was the room, the groove starts here.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So
I
Now
don't
that
think
I've
we should risk
seen
it.
it,
Well, did we
Can I
step on
examine
it last
it?
time?
I
you
don't.
did.
Did you?
You
Okay.
would have probably walked through and looked. Yeah.
can I examine it? Do I see anything like specifically of like a mechanical nature? Like, is it a moving part?
Yeah.
It looks like a moving
It
part.
looks like a
Does the
moving
floor
part.
drop to the library we're looking for?
Who can say?
Good
Ooh, that'd be cool.
question. That would be so cool.
I'm gonna go through, but
I'm going to cautiously step a foot onto it,
Okay.
and then another foot.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Typical pen.
this is how I test this with my body.
You're the one who
This could be
walked
dangerous.
into a dark alcove last time.
That is
This
true.
portal, this
That
portal
is
will
true.
either take you to a paradise or into an abyss that will tear you apart limb from limb.
Yeah.
Can I,
Only one way to find out.
from the designs, does there seem to be any indication of like how to trigger said moving part?
No.
No. Okay. If I look at the ceiling, does there appear to be like, could it go up or does it just go down? Most likely.
The ceiling?
Like,
The ceiling doesn't move.
okay, but like if I look up, it's not like there's like an opening that it could go through.
No.
Like, okay, ceiling's closed, so probably sinks down. I would like to continue going across to the other door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do you guys do the same thing?
I think so, because I think if it was a booby trap, she's tripped it already. So
I'm not gonna walk on it.
Okay, so
I'm
you're gonna
going
go
around.
around the edge?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I'm booking it. Like I'm like, well.
all right.
Quietly.
What happens is, Draven, so you're walking along the edge. Pen and Mara are
Next to all the alcoves where the undead are
running.
coming out.
Yeah.
When you reach
Not
the
too close.
center, there is a large sound, almost like a horn, like "Wah,"
Oh
right?
yeah. Dinner time.
And instantly, both doors
Both
begin
doors.
to close.
Well, I'm booking
on
it.
both
Yeah.
I'm
sides.
already
Now we
running.
run.
Time
At
to
the
run.
exact same time, the floor begins to drop.
Okay, we're running.
Just the centerpiece.
Just the centerpiece.
Okay.
So not
You guys are down.
driving.
And as you go, you notice that as this centerpiece drops, the walls around you, like the walls of what you're sinking into, they actually begin to have what looks like slants as you go down, slants that build out. And how do I describe this? Oh, I guess no, that doesn't work. Sorry, I'm thinking something wrong here. Anyways, you begin to go down, and Draven, that's when you hear everything around you come to life.
Well,
Mhm.
we are running.
Yes.
How fast is this going? Can we get out?
You may each make me a Dex Athletics check.
It's either I go down with you or we all get up and go to the other thing.
I'm not sure if I want
DC
to
of 16.
succeed
Sorry, you
this
said
in
Dex?
Acrobatics or
Athletics?
Athletics.
Okay,
You
so
want
just
athletics?
athletics.
Yeah, not.
13.
Are you running, Draven?
Yeah.
Your DC is 20 because you got to go around.
Okay.
I
10.
failed.
I'm gonna fail. Is it worth using the inspiration? Probably not, because I'd have to roll a 20. I'm just gonna fail.
Okay.
Do you
all right.
jump on the platform with us?
You've
I
got
think I would.
like, you can go fast though, right?
I can. I
He
can
can
move
go
40 feet,
fast,
and then I can
fast.
dash, and I can take dash as a bonus action. So
That
I
is
can move
true.
120 feet
That
in
is true.
6 seconds.
However, every alcove has things coming out
Oh,
of it.
right.
Right.
Okay.
So do you jump on the platform with us? Are we all doomed?
I mean, if it doesn't look like you guys are gonna get out, I will.
Okay. They're not going to make it.
Okay. I'm sliding down onto the platform.
What it does
Sorry,
is this,
Draven.
the
It's okay.
platform lowers about 20 feet. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then as it just stops, and then there are portions of this platform that then raise up directly towards each of the alcoves, and zombies begin to walk down into the pit where you
This
are.
is just a little feasting place.
Okay,
Oh,
Is the portions
good.
like ramps?
like ramps. Yes.
Like zombie slides.
Yeah,
And they're all
essentially,
coming down
yes.
to get
Yeah.
us.
Is there any?
Is this like an open area down here?
So it's a big open pit now, and there are slants
Are there
coming
any?
into the center.
Are there any doors or exits
There's
or
nope.
anything?
Nope. And the zombies are all coming down the ramps.
We're gonna die.
I just really didn't want to be
If
next
I
to the caves.
light my jetpack, can I carry somebody with me?
One at a time, probably.
Ooh, that would strain your jetpack royally. I don't think it can carry that much weight.
Okay.
I don't know, how much does Pen weigh?
Not a lot. She's
no,
tiny.
she's pretty. Ooh.
It can run for 1 hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna rule.
With just one person.
With just
so
one person. I'm gonna rule it could carry this party's weight, but if you had like a barbarian or somebody in a full suit of armor, no. Right?
Mhm.
And probably just one at a time.
But,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna light my jetpack, and I'm gonna take Mara first, and then come back for Draven.
Okay. Alright. So you fly up and out towards the door that is closing.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, the door's closed, but I want to be out of the pit
Out
on
of
the
the
top
pit?
side.
'Kay.
Yeah.
Is the door closed already?
The door is closed by this point.
Mhm.
Yes. Because you've been lowered into the pit. Doors closed, ramps go up. Now, the zombies are continuing to go down into the pit. However, some of them seem to have seen the two of you, and they change pace and begin to walk along the edge of the giant pit now towards you.
Okay. Are we rolling initiative, or can I just consistently cast like ice knife and
I will.
Do you have fireball?
I do have fireball, but
Fireball is probably your best bet right now.
Yeah.
but will that hurt them?
If they're in
Yeah.
it,
It
yes.
worked last time.
Each creature in a 20
She's asking about
foot,
you, Cass.
Oh, well, don't cast it on us.
20
The
foot
thing is,
radius sphere.
currently, the zombies are all over the place,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So Fireball's not going to catch all of them.
Yeah.
What if we can kind of focus them together? in
I'm
one
gonna
spot?
wait until Pen gets Draven out,
Okay.
and then fireball that pit. Cause how steep is it? Can they
So
climb
so
back out?
There's about 8 alcoves on each side, right?
Mhm.
And they've all been filtering in.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
If you get out now, they're all walking back out. They're constantly moving towards wherever the three of you
Wherever
are.
we are.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whoever
Okay.
is the closest individual, they go for them. So if you split up, whoever's closest to the one that split up, they're gonna
Yeah.
head to them. And then,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, the ones that are coming at me while they're doing, I'm just like ice knife, flame,
Okay.
ice knife, flame.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna take care of the masses? The doors are closed.
Well, I'm gonna go back and get Draven, bring him just out of the pit.
Okay. And so at that point, we will roll for initiative.
Yeah.
So what's everyone's initiatives?
11.
Georgie's 20, mine's 18.
Georgie is 20. Pen is 18.
12.
Draven is a 12. Mara is an 11. And the zombies get a 6.
Hey.
Okay.
So I have at this point already brought them both out, we said?
Yeah.
Put them both out of the pit? Okay. I'm going to request that Georgie spends the first couple turns just whirring around, seeing if he can find an exit or a way to turn it off.
Okay. So the first few rounds, that's Georgie's thing. Okay.
So that's what Georgie's doing. And then I suppose it's my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to pick up Mara, fly into the air, and say, Draven, get them all in one spot. Stay away, round them up.
This is some video game nonsense right now.
Okay.
Love it.
All right.
I can do that.
Okay. So Draven, where do you go?
I'm just gonna get close-ish to the pit, to the nearest like funnel, like, or I guess slide,
Yeah.
and wait for them to start coming up. My plan is to wait till they're about 15 feet away from me, and I'm gathering a group, and then I'm gonna start moving.
Okay. So the majority of the zombies, what they will do is they will head towards that funnel, but there are some on the edges that are coming around towards
I
you.
might try to stagger to one, like, I guess it's a round room, so there's no corners, but to
Yeah.
like one
Ovalish
side,
rounds, yeah.
a little bit,
'Kay.
so that I might be able to free up one side as an exit, so I
As
can
an escape.
run a circle around it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Mara,
You're in my
being
arms.
held.
I'm being held.
Yep.
Are you still with them, or are you funneled and run away?
I'm probably, I don't know, how back am I, or how, like,
So
where,
the
how
ledge-
close
I
was
think
I at the beginning?
As long
and
as you
then-
keep your distance and you're the only thing on the ground, they should all head towards you. So they should stay together, but don't like stay as far away as you can.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably
Yeah.
try to keep 20 to 30 feet if possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would happen going forward? Because we're not going to play that the zombies all moving round by round. What would happen is, as they all begin to come closer to you, your bubble of movement is going to become smaller and smaller and smaller. I will allow you to make a Dex Athletics or Acrobatics check to try and like jump over them or something, or climb a wall, or whatever it is you want to try. You explain it to me, and I'll give you
Yeah.
the DC.
Sure. So the way I foresee it is that I'd be kind of keeping my eyes open for my like exit gap,
Mm-hmm.
and when they started getting close enough that I felt like I needed to take that exit gap, and it was still there, I would do that.
Okay.
I can, I've got my bonus action available that I can either do an additional dash or disengage.
Okay.
So my plan is to just try to wait for that moment where I can weave through,
Okay.
and then try to get behind, where they're all kind of like bunching forward, get behind that so that they'll all have to sort of start coming back again.
Okay.
And then I'll just sort of ring around the rosy.
Lead,
with
lead them.
the main group. I'll stay close enough so that none of them are like hopefully not coming around the other way.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
then,
Okay. So do you use disengage or dash?
I will use disengage because I would still have an action to dash with, which would give me 80 feet of movement.
A wise decision.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a gap in the zombies as they begin to congregate around you, and you have a DC of 15 to get through all of them.
Is it my turn first? Or
Uh,
is this part
She just wants
of-
to be slinging spells.
Yeah,
this
you'd
whole
be
time,
slinging
probably.
spells this
yeah.
whole time.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No?
You said they only care about the one that's closest to them.
Yes.
I want to cast Minor Illusion right next to Draven of
Oh.
one of us. I don't think it really matters. Of Draven.
Can minor illusion do a person?
There's a size limit, I think.
Oh, shoot. I thought this was good.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I don't know if
You can make an image. I just don't remember how big it
It
is.
can't be larger than a 5-foot
Oh,
cube.
perfect. I'm not larger than
Yeah.
a 5-foot cube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
It'll be like a 2D image, I'm pretty sure, but that might
It'll be
work on
him.
zombies.
I mean, cube is a
I don't
3D
know.
space.
Yeah, it's a
I think
three-dimensional space.
Yeah,
So,
it's a 3-dimensional
yeah.
space. It won't last for too long, but I mean, if every turn's 6 seconds, I hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Draven.
mean, it lasts a minute. Yeah, you're good.
I
That's
will, due to the confusion that would create, I will lower the DC from 15 to 13.
it. Sure.
Okay. You can attempt to escape from there, and good thing you chose disengage because otherwise you'd be getting a lot of opportunity attacks.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use my inspiration.
Oh
I guess I'll just roll that one again.
no! Oh
Freaking
no!
No!
What did you
Well, that's an 8 total.
get? An 8 total. Okay, so what happens is Draven starts to move through the zombies, but the gap that he's working to go through begins to close up, and you can't make it through the whole mass of them. So there's probably a good 50 zombies. What it is I picture the room, you're on the edge, you're going along, you try to run out as they've all been funneling up and coming around. There's a good 50 to one side of you, you make it part way, and the gap closes and you're surrounded by zombies now. It is Mara's turn.
Oh, I thought that
After
was
that.
my turn.
No, well, we were saying
We kinda
through the
dropped out of-
rounds. Yeah, we kind of dropped the
Yeah.
initiative
Oh, okay.
temporarily
For a
for
second.
the zombies.
Because it was
Okay.
all movement stuff.
But yeah.
Now we've got a good chunk of them together.
And how big of a space is this?
Well, yeah, how big is the room total?
So it's a 20-foot radius, right?
the room
Well,
is
The
what
room.
you
No,
got.
I'm
How
talking
big
about
is
the
the-
spell.
Well, I don't know if I want to do fireball or ice knife.
What is the fireball's radius?
20 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, radius.
So
yeah.
because of the size of the room, you could fit a fireball in a large portion of the room, not catching Draven in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will do that
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
You
I
just
knew- I
stand
knew where
kind
you
of
were going.
Behind the group of them a bit.
So
Okay.
So I think they have to
Oh,
make
it's a dex
saves.
save. It's not
Yeah.
a roll.
dex save
13.
for zombies. Okay, they have a -2 to their save. They got a 0. I'm rolling for groups of 10.
them. Yeah.
That's another 5. That's an 8. It's a 7. That was 4. And a 5.
So they
Wow.
all
They
Oh.
fail.
all failed.
Woo!
Okay,
Yeah.
roll your damage.
Okay.
Yeah, get those
Which is
D6s up.
8 d6.
Feel free to use what you need.
Thank you. Plus 3,
Plus
right?
3, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, lots of 4s.
So many 4s.
Ooh,
So
that's
that's
not
20 right there.
Yeah.
5, 28, 31.
31?
Yes.
Okay, now hold on. So if damage reduces a zombie to 0 hit points, it makes a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 5 plus the damage take. So they can't pass that.
That's impossible.
So you literally incinerated 50 zombies.
Oh,
There
yeah.
are 20 left. And
Oh.
they
Okay.
are surrounding Draven.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Um,
Bonus action?
Bonus action, little produce flame.
Here's the mini version.
Yeah, roll it. Roll it.
That and this.
Okay, roll it.
Okay.
Oh,
18.
nice.
That hits.
Oh wait, that's even more. It's a.
It's a 21.
20. No, 20. I don't
Oh,
know.
because you rolled
15
8.
plus
15 plus 8.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
rolled
So
15.
it'd be
Oh.
23.
Yeah,
23.
Yeah,
Okay,
So that
roll
hits.
damage.
definitely. It's,
I forget what the
I think it's 8
One
on this one.
2d8, 1d8.
2, I believe.
Yes, you're right.
2d8, and then
So that is 11.
Man, all about the 4s tonight.
did you add the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 damage. Okay, well you wounded one severely. So,
Nice.
'Kay.
So there's 19
Alright.
zombies left.
well, 19. There's 20.
20.
But one
20,
is
but one's
severely
damaged.
wounded.
19 and 3
It is. By the way, I should say at this point, Georgie comes back with like shaking his head completely.
okay.
Like, no
Um,
way.
I'll tell him. Go help the fight.
No. Zombies.
You
Are,
killed 50 zombies.
the zombies are going to
Insane.
attack you, Draven.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
are
Draven.
8
Alright.
around you.
Okay. Here
You're
we
so-
go.
Are they not all around?
So
Never mind.
6, 9,
Shut up, Cameron.
7. Well, they're all around him, but there's only.
I guess
if you look at
only-
the
Eight
grid,
can
the
reach
eight
it.
there
Yeah.
aren't that
reach.
many that can
Yeah,
get you.
that's
Gotcha.
true.
Well, three of them have missed. 14,
Nope.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is a oh zombies hit hard. It's a D8.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Uncanny dodge.
Okay, so that was 5. Ooh, 20. This one hits you as well.
Okay.
That's another 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that one I will take all of.
So that was 6. So 7 miss. 8 is a 14 again. So there you go.
Cool.
Okay,
Ooh.
it is now Georgie's turn.
Georgie's gonna go after the one that she wounded.
Okay,
Force blast.
Nice.
20 something.
that hits. Roll damage.
8 damage.
8 damage on the one that already got hit.
Yes.
Okay, so 8 plus 5 is 13 Constitution saving throw. It dies. It goes 17.
Nice.
Sweet.
Wait, no, 13 I said? No, it does not die. Sorry, I totally
Okay.
did math wrong there. It does not die.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
That's unfortunate.
Pen's turn.
Yes.
Better get creative because Draven's surrounded.
I know.
I'll be
Um,
alright.
Put me down.
I am going to set Mara down probably mostly kind of drop her. She'll be fine. I'm not that high.
I'm okay.
And I will fly over and just tell Draven, like, grab my foot! Because I'm trying to keep my distance. And then I'm going to lift him up.
Okay. And
But
you
what's
took,
taller,
you
Draven
took the
or the
disengage
skeletons?
action, which would still be active.
I haven't had a turn yet.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, okay. Give me a strength check, both of you. You can do
Oh.
strength athletics. It's a group check, just to make sure, because you're pulling them out from the arms of zombies.
5.
11.
11.
I think. Can I find out what's the DC? I have inspiration.
You failed the
I will.
DC.
I will try that again.
Okay. It's a DC 15.
9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Waste of
It
inspiration.
is Draven's turn.
Okay.
So I did not get you out.
Does that mean you fell in?
I haven't done my action yet.
Oh. Well, no, your action was to grab Draven.
My action
and
was.
try and pull
Well,
him.
I
She
just
told
said
him to
grab my
pull-
foot.
She said grab my foot.
So.
Okay. Fine. Then take your inspiration back, since you weren't actually trying to help him. We
Okay.
It was
go with
just
his
me,
roll.
yeah.
It was just him.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to aim a canister bomb so that it hits as many as possible, but not
Because it hits
Draven.
anyone within 5 feet.
It's a 10-foot radius.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna hit
Okay.
it like just
So-
zombies right as I'm there. I'll throw it down to like just
You can hit 9 of them.
10 feet
Make
away.
me a little opening.
Yeah, you can hit 9
Yeah.
of them.
So I will do that.
Okay.
I need to spend.
I will
my
roll once
thing.
for all 9.
Boop, boop, boop. Dex save is 13.
They got a 2.
Four, five, six, 9.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so you damage 9 of them. They don't
That
kill 'em.
wasn't enough. But it's okay.
All right.
'Kay.
Now it's Draven's turn.
Okay. I will take out my 2 scimitars.
Okay. You could try and cut your way through the group that she just damaged.
Yeah. I will try to do that. So basically what I'm going to try to do is I'll have 2 attacks and I can still take disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
Because my 2 attacks
Yep.
use Nick, so I won't use it. And I'm going to try to move at that time as well. So I'm just going to try to be like,
Yeah,
and
so kill
weave
something,
through.
move into its space. Okay. All
That's
right.
kind of the hope. So, first one is a 13.
13 does hit.
Okay, nice. And there's no sneak attack on.
I would suppose you're damaging some of the ones that got hit with a canister bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's only 5 damage for the first hit.
Ooh, that does not kill it.
Okay, so second attack is an 18. 6 damage.
Okay. So you killed one. You can move 5 feet forward with your disengage action. All right.
Sure.
It is Mara's turn.
Okay. How close are they to Draven? I'm thinking ice knife, but
You can.
that.
So what it is there's, think of a grid. Here's
Uh-huh.
Draven. There's a bunch around him. So if you hit here, you could hit a bunch of them, like the
'Kay.
9 she just hit,
Okay.
and not hit Draven.
Okay, and
As
he's
long-
headed one way, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna, I think, go for the other half then.
Mhm.
Or you
Um,
could open me a path.
oh, I could open a path.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want to do that
Okay.
actually.
All right.
So I'll cast it because it's a 5
It,
foot.
like in front to hit all of the. Yep.
Yeah, a 5 foot radius, so like enough that it's
Or you could just hit Draven and also hit the other 8.
and heal him afterwards.
You could do that.
I'm gonna try to not.
Okay.
We'll see
My
how
dex
we.
save is +7.
Oh. Oh.
Does Draven say, do it?
He doesn't know what she's doing right now.
Okay. All
He's
right.
too concerned with his current
If
predicament.
I yelled though, Draven, watch out! I'm casting an ice knife.
All right. Go ahead.
Would you tell me to aim at you?
I probably wouldn't say anything. I just prepare myself.
It is.
So are you casting it at the 8 or you don't?
I'm
Well,
casting it at
The
whatever.
one's in
front
front
of
of
him.
me.
Yeah, we'll hit like right in front of him, but
Okay. Okay.
but hopefully
do that.
not
Block
to
of
hit
9
him.
in
Yep.
front of him.
You'd be able to hit 6 of them at this point to
'Kay.
get to the edge. So
That is a 16.
that hits.
Nice.
So you hit 1, roll damage to that 1.
Yeah, for the attack.
So that
Oh,
that one takes 1 damage.
+3.
Oh, plus 3, 4. 4
4
damage.
All right.
And then I should give you your dice back there. And then everyone takes.
Do they get a saving throw?
No, that was the dex. Oh, did you roll?
Oh, it's a dex save. That's
It's a
right.
dex save
Yep.
of 13.
13.
Yeah.
They got 13.
Do they take half?
So that does hit them or it doesn't hit them?
Does it say do they take half damage if it?
Oh,
they
sorry.
pass?
With saving
The
throws.
targeting each creature within 5
Yeah.
succeed on dex save throw or take
So-
2d6.
So they did succeed.
So
'cause
they
They
did
don't take
succeed, so
anything.
they
Yeah.
don't take
But-
damage.
It's
But
meet it
if
or
someone's
beat it.
attacking us,
Yeah, that's
Yep.
right. Meet it or beat it is the rule. So if you get the saving throw, you make it. You have to get that
Your
number
your
or
ice
higher.
knife was a
Dang.
dud,
A lot of spells will say
Dang.
that it's half damage on a pass,
but it has to
this one
specifically
doesn't.
say that.
no, this doesn't say
Yeah.
that. No.
Okay.
Darn.
Guess what,
Did I-
Draven?
Well, that wasn't much damage.
Time
Oh no,
to-
sorry. I also do a little
Oh, yeah.
fire.
Okay, yeah, you could fire at the one standing right in front of him.
That
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna hit.
Yep.
Okay, roll damage.
Oh my goodness. 6.
Did you add 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's enough to actually damage one. So 6 damage, so 11. It got a constitution save of, oh, it doesn't die because
Ah,
it's
darn.
a zombie. Okay, the zombies are going to wail on you.
Mm-hmm.
8 of them. 10, 13, 19. That'll hit you. 4 damage.
Okay.
Another 13, 15.
Nope.
Oh, okay. 3 more. 10. Oh, that's canted. 10. 15. They missed you.
Darn it! I should have taken uncanny dodge on that one. It's hard because you want to like save it for the big
For
hits.
the big
it was
one.
only
yeah,
4
right into a
damage.
9.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
It is now Georgie's turn.
Is Georgie? Georgie's gonna go at the one right in front of Draven.
'Kay.
That they've been all hitting at.
I think of you as 2 rows in at this point
yeah.
because you killed
Sure.
the one for the 9.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's 2 more right in front of me, sort of thing. 2 layers.
Leader of the mind.
Georgie gets
Yeah.
a 17.
That hits.
Cool.
Roll damage.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. Okay, so it's got 13. All right. It is now Pen's turn.
Okay, I will go up a little bit and crossbow at that one that Georgie just hit.
You're not gonna try and pull Draven out. You're just gonna shoot.
Well, it didn't. I guess I could try doing it
My
again.
strength's not
Yeah,
very
you can
high.
always try again. You just might fail again, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll
I guess
try
it
again.
didn't take your action last
Yeah,
time.
grab
so.
my foot.
All right, I'll try.
Try
14.
nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Shoot.
I'll just shoot. 20,
Yep.
and then
The zombies are closing in. He's
I
gonna
know.
get torn apart. You guys don't get him out of there.
9 piercing damage.
9
Ooh.
piercing damage. So
Mhm.
9 plus 5 is 14 Constitution save. It passes the
Oh,
Constitution
it's
save
still
throw.
alive.
You hit it. It goes through its head, and it just keeps going.
I will hit this blasted freaking thing again.
With what?
With 18.
You have a crossbow. You can't use a crossbow twice in turn.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
I cannot.
So that's it.
No, I can come closer and use my whip, though.
Yes. You have
Yeah.
a whip.
Yeah, I do have a whip.
I didn't know you had
It
a
has
whip.
reach. It's not great damage, but I do have a whip.
Jetpacking and whipping, guys. This is a great thing to be imagining.
Visually, I'm
That's
enjoying
not
that.
the right die. It's a D4.
Okay.
Are you gonna? Do you have to get within 5 feet of one of them to do that?
Yeah, I think it has reach.
It has reach.
10 feet. Yep.
Why were you
Oh,
wanting
you
me?
want us
Fishing for
to be-
sneak attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not. That's a.
Roll
Oh,
a
darn.
The wrong.
D4.
It's a D. I keep thinking. Okay. 4 damage.
4 damage?
Yeah.
So Constitution saving throw
It's
is
good.
9. It's fine. Okay. All right. So it's getting shot in the head. It gets whipped in the face. It keeps going. It
Yep.
is Draven's turn.
Okay.
Yeah. A very
Now with
wounded
the
one
with
right
the
in
amount
front
of zombies around me, like I'm
Mhm.
not a very.
Oh, bonus action. I drop a vitality serum on you.
Oh, sure.
So take a D10 plus. 6.
Was your whip not the bonus action?
No, I
she
have.
gets multi
I
attack.
have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have extra attack.
no way.
9 health
Nine.
back.
Lovely, thank you.
It's not enough,
'Kay.
but
All
Oh,
right.
that's plenty. Okay, so I'm not a very big guy. I imagine that these zombies are not very thick.
Yeah.
Is there a way I could try to like
Skeleton.
dodge between their legs to get out these 2 sort of layers?
Ooh, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
That'd be tough. You could do a athletics or acrobatics, but the DC is 20.
Okay. And that would be my action.
Yep.
So it's either try slicing through, I've got 2 more in front of me, or I could try jumping through.
how is your acrobatics? Your
Oh,
dex is pretty good,
His
right?
dex is high.
My dex is high, but unfortunately I'm not proficient in acrobatics.
Mm.
So it's not amazing. I would have to roll 16 or higher to pass, which is not great odds.
No.
What does Draven do?
He tries.
Okay. Roll.
Darn it!
Ah,
14!
Okay. It is Mara's turn.
Yeah, can I take a bonus action?
To what?
I don't know. I wish that I could take the dodge action as a bonus, but I cannot.
Yep, then no.
Hide.
Right in the middle of all of them.
I might as well make a.
I can't see you. You can't see me.
I'll make a bonus action attack. I
'Kay.
still have my 2 scimitars
'Kay.
out, so I haven't used any attacks.
Can you make a bonus action attack when you haven't done an attack with the light weapon as your first action?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't think you
actually.
can actually. Sorry.
Well, I
but-
rolled a 1 anyway. So
Either way, fate has
it wouldn't
decided.
have-
Mara, what do you do?
Am I close enough to run up and try to start pulling Draven out? Because at this point,
If you run up, they'll turn on you as well.
yes.
Okay.
But at this point, I think Mara's like, I have to get Draven
Like
out
to
of
pull
there.
him out, you'd have to go through 2 rows of zombies.
Well, like to start, like just like,
Or just go stand over there and they'll start coming towards you.
oh, that's true. Anyway,
might, I
I'm
don't know.
thinking chill touch, so I am gonna run up and like. So,
Okay.
so I want to get Draven out.
He's 2 rows in.
He's 2 rows in.
You're
I'm
gonna
ahead
get
of him.
one right here.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm gonna
okay.
be like, run up and like grab one.
Okay.
With chill touch to try to like knock it down and like get it out of the way.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Oh crap. 12.
Hits.
It does.
Does
Oh.
hit. These
Oh.
are just lowly zombies.
Oh,
Excellent.
good. Yes.
Ooh.
That's a 10, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, good. I was like 0.
No.
18.
18. You did 18 damage. So they would have to get a 23 Constitution saving throw. They have to roll a natural 20. You kill it.
Yes!
Okay.
Okay, and then at the next one in line, a little pew fire.
Okay, roll. Yeah.
13.
13 hits. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. And I already forget. That's 2 of these, right? No,
D8s.
D8.
these.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
That's 11.
11. So
Oh, that is,
it's
sorry, that looked like a 1 from here.
Constitution
Yeah.
saving throw.
That's nice.
What was that?
No, nothing.
Constitution saving throw. It fails. It dies.
Nice!
Okay, so you have an opening now.
I imagine there are still others close to
Yeah.
me, so
You
I
have an
can't
opening.
really
The only problem is
run away.
they're now going to.
I mean, you could run away, probably.
But
Taking
they'll attack.
taking
but-
two disengagements probably
there are-
better
How
than
many
letting them
are
swarm
there
you.
though? Okay,
That's
there's
true.
18.
18
That's
18
true.
left.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I think I will let them disengage attack.
Okay, so you're running away now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like,
Alright.
get the path. Let's go.
Okay, so one attacks you, only gets a 7. The other one attacks you and gets a 16,
Okay, that one hits.
doing 9 bludgeoning damage.
Holy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
keep
that's a
rolling
big
8s
hit,
on that
yeah.
D8. Okay, so you run away. Those two strike at you, and it is now the zombie's turn.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
So Draven,
Mhm.
they fill the gap.
Yeah, they do.
Again,
That makes
not
sense.
2 rows deep.
That no one
but they-
follows me.
But there's 2 that follow you
Okay.
as well. So they're going to attack you. They get a natural 1 and a 10, so they miss. Draven, you're gonna get attacked. 19.
Mhm.
That is 6 damage.
Okay.
16.
Yep.
8 damage.
Okay. Uncanny dodge on that.
Okay. 17.
Yep.
Ugh.
7 damage.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yikes.
22.
Yep.
2 damage.
Nice. I like that.
10.
Pretty good.
11.
Yeah. Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh, great.
One socks you right in the jaw.
Perfect.
10 damage.
Okay.
Oh yikes.
And last
Draven.
one, 20. 5 damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. It is now Georgie's turn.
Okay.
There's one in between him and
Yeah.
Freedom.
Save me,
George is
George.
gonna shoot at the one in between him and Freedom.
Oh yeah. Go Georgie.
20.
That hits.
2. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Pen, your turn.
All right. Pen is gonna grab my leg.
He didn't take the disengage action.
Did he not?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Although I could have as my bonus action,
No.
which I didn't use for an attack because I couldn't. But. Yeah.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
If I was to get close enough to actually grab him and fight me, I will shoot that.
Okay.
Just
Damage
land,
one.
land opposite of this guy that's blocking me because there's only one layer deep.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah, and then I would get sneak attack if I hit him.
Yeah.
If you don't kill him.
I will.
Oh, I shouldn't have run away.
That's okay.
I should have just
You
stayed.
don't have as much health as I do, so
Okay.
I
probably
will-
best that you didn't also get surrounded.
Yeah, that's true. I would have died.
I will. Yeah. Yeah. I will land and I will pull out my
Better for you to
rapiers.
run back and
Okay.
just throw spells in there. That's kind of your
No.
spellcaster. deal.
10.
Hits.
Yay. Okay, good.
Ooh, all right.
Good.
Heck yeah.
So 11 piercing damage.
11 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You kill it.
Nice.
Good. And then I'm going to use my other attack on just
One
the
of the
one
other
next
random
to
ones,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. 14.
That hits.
And then that is 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Doesn't quite kill it. So, it's very close to dead. Alright. It is now Draven's turn.
Mm-hmm. So, the way I'm picturing this is Pen opened up a gap.
Yep.
So she's standing at the end of my exit row.
Yep,
Right?
yep.
Yeah.
And then she has one kind of like
Yep.
on either side.
Yep.
So she's hit one badly. I will take the disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
I will run up near Pen.
Yep.
Kind of go
Into the road.
past
yeah.
her, and I will hit that one that she hurt
Okay.
as I'm running away.
Alright.
Okay, so I will try hitting that one. Yep. There's a 26. And that gives me sneak. Ooh. Ooh. That's 18 plus 4. It's 22.
22.
Damage.
So
So it's-
you only got a 15. You sever its head clean from its body. It drops.
Okay, and I'm going to use Whales from the Grave on that to do 2d6 damage to another creature within 30 feet of that one. So the whichever one's on the opposite side, close to Pen. Takes just 3 necrotic damage.
Okay. So it's not dead, but.
And then I will continue on my way
And
away
run.
from the zombies
Okay.
with the rest of my movement.
It is Mara's turn.
Pen's
Fireball.
close to them.
She's
I'm-
close to them, but she's still.
I'm at the outside
She's
edge
at
of.
the outside
They're
edge.
all
Yeah,
on
there's
one
only
side of me.
one that's within range of her right now.
like
Yeah.
within range
Yeah.
of her. But you. So because it's
Drop a
radius,
fireball.
you can choose
Oh,
where
yeah.
it originates.
Just behind.
Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you can not catch her. She'll feel the heat, but she won't take damage.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna do
like
that then.
She's
Okay,
here. You
dex
could just
save.
cast it there.
There we go.
Cast
and
it
would be-
behind.
yeah.
and-
I'm gonna roll 3 different dex saves.
Okay.
Or no.
There's
No,
only
2.
no.
Only
There's
Just
There's
two,
only
yeah.
16 left. So 10 of them are gonna go, and yeah, 8 is the other. Okay.
They
So-
both fail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Okay.
D6
What's
times
Draven's health at?
6.
It's been better, that's for sure.
Yep. It's been a while since I've been this low, to be honest, though.
Okay. Let's do my math. So that's 10.
I don't think it's as good as last time.
No, not
That's-
quite.
So we'll see.
10. That's 1 plus 3, so 24.
Yeah, they can't beat it. You incinerate all of them.
Nice.
They're
Beautiful.
gone. The second your fireball dissipates and all of the zombies are gone, the
Another
floor
wave.
begins to shift
Oh.
and it moves back up, as well as those ramps go down and the doors.
And the doors open.
Open up again.
Thank
We
goodness.
step at the center again. Is there another?
Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy.
I'm gonna not test that theory.
I immediately cure wounds for
Oh,
Draven.
thank you.
Okay, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. How much? You have the ability to earn 50, right? like-
Yeah, I can get 50.
Up to- well, 45.
40, yeah. 45 health is what I'm missing right now.
The question is, how many spells do you want to burn?
Yeah, we don't know what else is coming.
I'm
so
just.
trying to decide which level to cast it
Yeah.
at.
I'm gonna cast it at a second level.
Sure.
Okay.
So that is 4 d8 plus 2. Are you
Oh my
kidding me?
Oh no!
2
At
8s
least
and
one of
2
'em's-
1s?
No, that's a 3.
Oh, it's a 3.
So that's 13 plus 2, so
13.
15.
15. Did you add 3?
Well, that applies
Does
to
it
healing
apply-
too.
Oh no, sorry, it's not an attack. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I was like,
Yep.
oh, if it counts.
Oh wait, no, you dingus. 3 more to that.
Okay.
No,
Alright.
6 more to that because yes, I put my new health as 15. I didn't give myself healing of 15. There we go. We're good now.
All right.
Ooh,
Okay.
I thought I was a goner.
I'm glad you're not.
Well, thank you to both of you.
I have another vitality serum, but I have a feeling I should,
yeah,
hold on to
hold
it
on to that.
in case somebody actually dies. I'm
We
gonna
could-
use my rapid infusion right now while we've got nothing going on
Good idea.
to refill one of my canisters.
Do we want to take a short rest in here? I mean, unless we trigger the mechanism, I feel like we're relatively safe.
You think?
I mean, we could see what's through that door.
I'd like to look
First.
at what's through that door.
It's a long hallway that descends downwards.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, maybe we do take a quick rest before heading down.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just worried that, like, I feel like things are heading towards us. Also, that if we can get to this library before Arctic's, what's his name?
Yeah.
Arc-
Acritox.
Before Acritox joins us, then that's more.
that's true.
True. Well, if you two are both willing to
Draven's
keep
pretty
me
rough.
alive, then I'll keep going. But
Let's.
No short rest then? Give me a yes or no.
I don't want to.
Let's go then.
Okay.
Let's
yeah,
go.
let's keep moving.
So you go down the hall. You arrive at the bottom of the hall with a large, massive set of stone doors. Okay? And at those doors, at the very top, inlaid in this wonderful work of metal, is an eternity crystal. It's about a foot big.
Ooh, boy.
A big one.
Mm-hmm. And the doors, they're just closed, and it sits there, and there's some inscriptions on it in a different language.
I want to read that.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you cast it as a ritual, or do you cast it
Well,
as a spell?
if I think I am gonna take the time
To do the ritual.
to do the
You
Okay.
might as well.
ritual.
Okay.
Save
Do you
the
think
spell
he's
slot.
gonna meet us in 10 minutes?
I doubt it.
All right.
No.
I would say
okay.
just
Yeah.
do it.
Ritual then.
Mm-hmm. So, in the door, are the words that, in these halls, the secrets lie.
I read
Wait.
this out. And
Yeah, in these halls, the secrets lie. For all who would seek wisdom, from ground to sky.
Okay. How do we get in?
Mm-hmm.
And also, how do we get that crystal?
Okay. What do you do to try and get in?
Push the door.
Okay.
It's the first thing I try.
Pushing, it doesn't budge.
Is there a handle? Can I pull?
There is no handle.
No handle.
Well, you've got one of those crystals.
What did it?
Mara.
Sorry. What did it say again?
Oh.
In this hall, the secrets lie. For those who seek wisdom, from ground to sky. From earth to sky. That sounds better.
I do have one of those crystals.
Do you think
but
it would react with that one somehow?
Pull it out, see what
I
happens.
think I want to try. It just kind of.
So you hold it like up towards the other crystal?
Yeah.
Mhm.
See if
Okay.
it,
Your crystal, the motes of golden light in it seem to glow just a little bit brighter.
okay, but
doesn't
no
do anything?
reaction for.
Nothing seems to happen, no.
Do you have any like detect
Is
magic or
there-
anything?
I don't think I took that one. No.
I'm pretty clever with a lock and key. Can I
Mhm.
see if there's any sort of like
There is no keyhole.
mechanisms? No. Okay.
Is there any? Yeah, look around. Look around for a riddle or a clue or a.
I'm looking for if there's anything mechanically set up, like.
All of you give me a perception check.
I'll look for thieves' cant as well.
Mm.
Aha.
15.
15,
Ah, fiddlesticks. 16.
16,
21.
21. Okay. So you all begin to look around.
Mm-hmm.
There is no thieves' cant. There's no other writing in this. You can see there are other passageways that lead off from this tunnel,
Mhm.
right? Not just the one you came from. And they all seem to come from above, right? Everything descends down to this, right? However, you had a 23,
21.
21. As you're looking around, you notice that the crystal that Mara has constantly glows a bit brighter the closer she gets to the door.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you point that out?
I do, yeah. Mara, have you tried touching the door with it?
So upon touching the door, there is a grinding sound, and they slide open.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh.
That's all it is.
Wow.
Acritox is gonna have fun with that one.
Well, his.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Can I close it behind us? Does it automatically close?
It just
Does
opens.
it?
It
Just
stays open.
opens. Okay.
Okay.
I want to
And
close
then-
him out.
If you touch it again, does it close?
I try.
No,
I'm like,
it does not. So the doors slide open, and beyond is a vast massive library.
We found it!
Heck yeah!
And that is where we will end tonight.
Ah,
That's the best ending ever!
so much research
Okay.
to do.
Okay. Thank you for joining us in the Parted Veil. We post every Tuesday, and we hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. If you would like to learn more, please subscribe, join our Patreon. We hope to hear from all of you. Before we go,
Come back next week to enjoy the coolest library ever. Also, our character minis were printed using Banana for Scale 3D printing services. And you
Which-
can use our code MindPlay20 to
We
get
haven't used
20%
them.
off your first order until the end of 2025. Hopefully next week they come out on the table.
I'm going through a merger with my company right now. Well, not my company, the company I work for. It's been a little crazy.
Yeah.
Fair. I like Theater of the Mind.
There's benefits to both.
There are.
Definitely.
I do
Yeah.
really
I do
enjoy
keep
maths,
asking.
but-
So how close am I?
Yes, But yeah, our Patreon.
Yes. Ryan did mention the Patreon. The details are in the description. It basically gives you guys access to Discord so you can chat with all of us one-on-one. We're happy to talk with you about non-spoiler things on there. Or there's even a DM channel on there where you can speak directly with Ryan if you want to ask super secret questions. So if that's of
Should I
interest to
sign
you...
up for our Patreon?
yeah. No, we're not allowed. We're not allowed. But you are. So check it out. Yeah.
Okay.
And the music is by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, which you can find on YouTube and Bandcamp.
Mm-hmm. In answer to that Patreon thing, though, my answers may be just as cryptic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Fair
some
enough.
degree.
Was-
I don't need people telling you. The secrets.
Yeah.
In the comments. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Was that battle worthy of leveling up?
Not yet.
Okay.
We killed like 70 friggin' zombies.
That is true. The beauty of milestone leveling.
Yeah.
Ah.
Thank you guys.
Thanks,
Thank
guys. See
Bye.
you next time.